What is up, King Cobra JFS? I'm using my pipe and some cigarette butts. Bear with me here. Take a cigarette butt and squeeze all that tobacco into your pipe, just like that. And this is a great way to, you got friends that come over and they smoke cigarettes, and don't immediately empty out your ashtrays, but definitely make sure they get emptied eventually. Fucking that little itty bitty chunk right there of paper. And I take my cigarette butts and fill up my pipe with them. Watch and learn. And voila. So what to do when a manager at work talks to you like you're stupid? We'll get into that in a second. I haven't changed my trash run routine in like the 3 years that I've been working at Wendy's. And rather than, I took the moment to reflect upon myself, and I go, if I want to keep this job, like, alright, I'm not going to argue with her, I'm just going to do my job, And then I would have gotten to work on time this morning, except the chain on my bike popped off halfway to work. Excuse me, fucking hiccups. So I called my dad, and he came and picked me up and took me the rest of the way to work. And then, of course, after I got my bike chain back on, I gave my bike a much-needed bath, and it looks nice and shiny now. Majority of my coworkers are female, so, and again, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. But there's times I feel like I'm outnumbered, especially when the majority of my coworkers are female, And then she said, and I quote, "Well, you act like you don't know how to do a trash run." No, that's what she said to me. "Oh, you act like you don't know how to take out the trash." I'm like, I've been doing trash runs at this store for 3 years, so I think I know how to take out the trash here, okay? I'm sick and tired of people talking to me like I'm stupid, okay? Granted, I may have barely graduated high school. And I'm sitting there, I'm standing there doing my job, and I'm spewing over this. And I'm like, you know what? I'll make a video when I get home. Because of my SSI, I am qualified for a job coach, believe it or not. Let me explain something to you. If I was making $1,500 a month, I could live off of that very comfortably. I feel stupid sometimes, like at work today when I was breaking down boxes, and I bent over to shove the box into another box, and then right when I stood up, I conked my head. Fucking hiccups. I conked my head on the doorknob at work today, and yeah. Then an hour and a half later, I conked my elbow on something sharpened metal on a corner or something at work today. God damn. Look at the size of these fucking arms. Do I need a permit for these guns? God damn. Well, my 420 was quite pleasant, needless to say. Bourgeois! And we all just started laughing. We were just in a good mood, you know what I'm saying? They're like, alright, just keep the guns where we can see them. They're shining the flashlight. I'm sitting there in the passenger seat, with my double barrel shotgun empty in between my lap. It was me and my other two companions on that journey, you know what I'm saying? And, and we got home and everything's, you know what I'm saying? 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 It didn't matter if it was snowing outside, there was rain hitting me in the face, I still make it an effort to, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. I gave my bike a bath. It was much needed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You kind of just, yeah, shrug it off, whatever. You know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You've been put into a position where you're in charge. And, you know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about saving up for one of them sex dolls. You know. I have a hard time talking to females as it is. It's just breaking the ice. If a female comes over to me and starts carrying on a conversation, you know, I got no problems, you know, talking back with her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I like getting pussy, you know what I'm saying? But the thought of catching STDs or getting some girl pregnant, it almost scares me away from sex completely. Almost, you know. But with life, you have to take some risks, I guess. As long as you're being smart about who you're having sex with, you should be fine, you know. And you know, I've been very smart about which girl I fuck, you know what I'm saying? I've been careful and stuff, you know. Out of the 5 women I've had sex with, I didn't get nobody pregnant, and I haven't caught an STD, so I'm grateful for that. But the problem with sex dolls, and the cheapest one I found that I actually like, was like $1,900 some odd dollars. And that would take a while to save up for, you know. And the only disadvantage to a sex doll is it's not real, you know what I'm saying? It's not a real woman, you know. The real thing is so much better than the substitute, you know what I'm saying? You can compare it to like cigarettes versus electronic cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, electronic, the e-liquids, they're tasty, I like them, but they're not as good as real tobacco, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm getting at with this whole sex doll thing is, you know, it would be nice to have, especially when I'm craving pussy and I can't just satisfy it in the moment, you know what I'm saying? But the only problem with the sex doll is it's not real, you know, she can't claw the shit out of your back while she's fucking you, she can't bite your neck, you know what I'm saying? She can't carry on a conversation with you, you know what I'm saying? You know, to be fair, some women do find me attractive. You know, I do catch women checking me out from time to time, which is a nice bonus, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I found this website that could build me a sex doll, and the one I'd like to build is really pretty. Like you don't even know. Like damn, you know. I grow sexually frustrated because of my social awkwardness, and I'm attractive. Believe it or not, I've had plenty of people say that I'm very attractive. I just don't see it, you know. Oh, excuse me. Well, I got a big penis, I got big muscles, I'm damn good at guitar, and I can sing, you know. Yeah, most girls find me creepy, but that's because they never take time to get to know me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a complex person, YouTube, you know, but once you get to know me, I'm pretty chill to hang out with, you know what I'm saying? You know, I generally don't have a problem with anybody unless they give me a reason to, you know what I'm saying? The advantage to having a sex doll, though, is I don't have to worry about being rejected. I don't have to worry about getting an STD. I don't have to worry about pregnancy. Or her nagging at me and telling me that you can't hang out with your friends, you can't do this, you can't do that. And, yeah. I'm getting $600 from my tax returns. 700, 800, 900. 1,000, 1,100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need at least 1,300 to cover the rest of the cost of that. You know, it'd take a while to save up for it, but it would beat being lonely. I got an outfit I'd make for her too, you know. One of my old Halloween costumes that I have, I have this robe from a previous Scream costume I used to wear, and I could take some scissors to the robe part of it, you know, and cut it out to make it look all sexy and shit, and then, yeah. And then that could be her outfit. She could sit on my lap and we could watch YouTube videos together. Yeah. That would be, yeah, that's what I was getting at right there. That'd be the saddest fucking thing you ever did see. And this is the thing about society's social double standards when it comes to sex toys. You know, if a woman buys a vibrator, no one thinks twice about it, you know. But if a guy buys a sex toy, oh, he's a creepy pervert. Really? Yeah, 13-inch vibrating dildo, I'm saying, it pisses me off, you know. I could do a video and have her sit on my lap and be like, hey YouTube, alright, get your jokes out, get your ha-has out, get your hashtag Lars and the real girl out, go on, get it out, you know what I'm saying? And most girls would be like, well, you need to get rid of it now that you're with me and blah, 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 you don't need a sex doll. And it's like, well, it's like, then you got $1,900 and some odd dollars you can just shove into my hand. You don't? Well, okay, then I'm not getting rid of it because that's a lot of fucking money, you know. And then she'd be like, well, it's either me or her. And it's like, you know, and it's just a lot of unnecessary complications. I know if I got my sex doll, some fans of mine would be like, can we see a video of you having sex with your doll? Even though she's just a hunk of plastic, I still have some dignity. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I don't even think Jesus Christ himself could set me up.